good, all right? Hello, sword friends! So in today's edition, it's another new sword release. So as you may recognize, it's from the Swordier the replica Glamdring, which used by Gandalf. I know this has been brought up many times by those sword friends who send me the messages and also give me the emails requesting of making one. Now you have it, and of course in Swordier, you ask it, we make it. This has always been Swordier's goal, and of course to control it under the budget line, which is a fair price point, so everybody can have it and have fun with it. So now this brought up this beautiful Glamdring sword we have today. As you may know, as the battle-ready version sword, we always use the stainless steel for the durability reasons. For this one, there's no exception. Stainless steel fittings, and the crossguard is stainless steel even for the pommel right here. And of course, it's pin pommel, futon. So I think that's the definition of the battle ready, right? As you may notice that all the sword from here, especially in Swordier, it comes with a scabbard, wood core underneath it and wrapped up with the leather. And in this sword, we used fox leather. So I had to be like super clear with all the material we use here. We don't want to give you the false information to misleading or give you those high-end feelings. This is the sword we designed. And for the hilt right here, you may notice there's like a little bit different. We designed it as close as to the original from the movie. We didn't use the leather for two reasons. One is to save the cost. Another one is this silicone rubber held up pretty good during our using, even tested by other clients, which you will find these features on other swords, especially budget sword, you will find on the market. So we continue to use this one, but if you love those genuine leather one, we can definitely customize for you, even for the scabbard. All right, so this is something I wanted to be super clear. Now, with all those basic features introduced, I think it's time to see the true blade. I hope this will be the part which will amaze you. Here we go. Look at the profile here, right? This is the special part about the Glamdring. Like what I said, our swordsmiths did a really good job to create and design it as close as to the original movie replica. And you can see very sexy, kind of like waistline, the profile of the blade. And also you will notice there's like a recoil area, kind of like a 4 to 5 centimeters from the crossguard right here. So now I think I need to step up to give you guys close up. Let's start from the bottom. Here's the pommel, like I promised you. For a battle-ready sword, it's gonna be like a pinned pommel, futon, and you will see those blackened effect on the pommel right here, very beautifully designed. For the hilt right here, even the grip section is around like 21 centimeters. You will find it a little bit longer compared to the original design from the movie, because we wanted to design it like a two-handed sword, and of course we're gonna thinking about the battle-ready version, right? Here we tested, this is the best ratio compared to the blade right here. This beautiful blade has 90 centimeter length of the blade. Since I mentioned it's battle ready, it's this tapered as well. From the base right here is already 6 millimeter. All the way to the tip right here is 3 millimeter. So basically this is tapered and battle ready, well sharpened. And of course, for this beautiful longsword here I measured, the point of balance is 11 centimeters, which just fitted in a really comfortable zone for a longsword designed for the battle ready, because I'm gonna use it for the cutting and thrusting test. And you may notice that here's some compromise we made to the crossguard. Normally, we would have like a crossguard around like a 24, 20, 25, even 28. For this one is 23 centimeters for the crossguard right here. So you will notice there is some like details with the sapphire right there. Beautiful decoration to, like what I said, we wanted to make it create it as close to the original design. The first step, always the paper. Let's see. Not bad. This is another edge of the sword. So for the paper, it worked pretty good. Now, we got tatami here. Let's see how it's gonna work on the tatami. But first I'm gonna check the knot area, which is, some people call it the center of percussion. So that's the place with the less vibration. You're gonna have like the best cutting effect around those areas of the sword. Let's see. Very sharp. Whew. Horizontal cuttings for one row of tatami. I think I forgot to mention that this blade without scabbards is already like 1,580 grams. So let's check it out. It should be like really formidable cutters. So let's see how it's gonna work out on the 3 rows of tatami mats. I'm gonna do my best to perform it, and let's see how it's gonna work out on those tatami mats. All right, so first attempt failed. Let's continue the testing. Ooh, it stopped right there. My formation is bad, but you can see it clearly cuts through like 2 rows of tatami mats very easily. But well, I need to work on my skills for sure. Nice. You see, every time I hit the center of percussion, it will just cut through very easily and very evenly. This is some suggestions I'm gonna share with you if you are an amateur, but for those professional right there, ignore me. Nice. There we go. Ooh. Here's all the results I cut practice with the tatami mat. Really straight, as you can see from here. And the blade beautiful, right? You will see some like the water dent on it, but there's no back road, no chipping on the blade. The profile is well made, very evenly made, forged. That's a beautiful part of the spring steel, right? It cut like a butter. So that's beautiful part about the fantasy sword. And we made it. Drawn bamboo with the tatami. Let's see how they're gonna work out. Check the edge rotation. Ooh. Let me show you how dry and thick this drawn bamboo right there. All right, this is the first attempt. Pretty good, all right? So I basically not like fixed the bamboo and the tatami very stably, but you can check the results I caused right there. One hit on the joint, another one is kind of like splitting, almost cut through, and only one successful cut, which goes somewhere else. I couldn't find it. Now we check the blade. Let me just wipe it off the edge side. I don't think you can see like a chipped edge, right? There's nothing. The whole edge rotation is pretty good. And it's really good cutter as well. But there's a warning for this, and as a manufacturer, I think this is our responsibility to check the limit, to check the edge rotation with those abusive testing, so you can have it safely in your backyard cutting. But do not attempt this without any protection gears or guard for your body. So right after those tatami cuttings and also the bamboos, let's see the edge rotation. It's still pretty good, right? There we go. Still hold it up. Ooh, that's pretty good. Easy to maneuver. I think this is really important. There you go. A tin can foil, it can cut through like this. The beer can with water in it, all right? There's no beer in it already. Two cut in a row. Clean edge, right? Sharpness is pretty good. Maneuverability is good as well. All right, so I think it's time to make a conclusion because I already done the test like multiple times. You might get fed up with that, but this is our kind of like our procedure to test a sword if it's battle ready and if it's good enough for you to do all those backyard cutting and even for those competition. So for the sharpness, definitely, we already did a good job on the sharpness of the blade, and this is the default setting. Every sword coming out from our factory, it's gonna be like sharp enough to do all those backyard fun. And second of all, the edge rotation, even for a fantasy sword, like what I said, we design it to be battle ready with a fair price point. As you may notice, the one I have here, it comes with scabbard and it's battle ready. For the weight of this blade, I think for me, I can handle it very easily. From the perspective of the maneuverability and the comfortableness, I find it's really good to do all the cutting and thrustings. If you are a fan of Lord of the Rings and also you love this beautiful profile of the blade, this is definitely a go-go. We would recommend. We are super confident you love it as well. All right, so I think that's pretty much everything about this sword, and I hope you love it, and feel free to give us more suggestions, and also we will roll it out in the future days. All right, so see you guys around. I'm gonna take a shower. Bye-bye.